Hello y'all, this is the Roblox game Blox cards, and in this video we're playing with the Overwhelming Force pre-constructed deck. And let's check it out by going to the shop, and the card is listed here. Well, the deck is listed here in pre-built decks, and it says a ready-made Redcliff deck, and you subdue your opponents with huge power beef sticks. It costs 2,200 bucks, and let's view the contents. So you have your Redcliff cards, you also get a title called Master Sergeant, and you also get a few other cards such as Javier Killer, and that will be cheap to use, but when this card is cast, destroy a target allied fighter. You also get Hypervoxel, which when that card is cast, it deals 500 damage to all fighters. Quite expensive to use. 4 colorless studs and 4 red studs, and besides that you have Ignis Mage. When that card is cast, deal 250 damage to a target enemy fighter. And there is the Alloy Appraiser, and when that card is cast, mark a target fighter. Whenever a marked fighter dies, you lose 400 life and draw a card. So that all these cards kind of have their ups and downs if you want to use them, and those are the ones in addition, well, except for the Ignis Mage, that one's just good. And they are included here in the Overwhelming Force deck. And you also have a alt art of Redcliff King Richard, the Redcliff Legendary, and I believe it's the only way to obtain this alt art here and in the game. And so what we're going to do now is see this deck in action. We're going to be going up against a player, one epic dude, 08, and we go first. So let's play the Redcliff Adept, and then, I don't know, throw the Redcliff Enforcer in the base plate in turn. And we could have played Javier Killer 1XX, and he would have had to destroy a target allied fighter when cast. I may put him in the base plate next. I'm not too sure, though. I may regret getting rid of that Redcliff Enforcer because that was one of my cheaper cards, unfortunately. But let's put him there anyway. We can use Redcliff Rise possibly later. I would like to have cheaper cards being drawn, but my starting hand was not terrific. And we have the chance to attack now. They are putting stuff in their base plate, I believe. They're using, what are they using? Yellow? They're using yellow, okay. So the Redcliff Adept, oh my goodness, I have 3 Redcliff Rises. Let me put one on the base plate and do that. And I can't play Hypervoxel yet because it will deal damage to my Redcliff Adept. And what are they trying to play? They're like stalling for something, I'm not sure. Redcliffs can sometimes make people rage because they're very annoying at times in fights because they can get a lot of power very quickly. And we're going to play the Ignis Mage now, or actually no, I have a plan. Redcliff Decimate to gain some stats on this card. They will gain 800 power, 800 power and 800 HP. Now let's put, say, 1 Redcliff Rise in the base plate and attack this Bebo here. They may have some type of removal card. And Redcliffs are very good at gaining power very quickly. One issue they can usually suffer from is that if they lose dominance, they can be slow to recover, and they may, oh my goodness, what are you making me draw here? Play the Redcliff Archer, do that now. Let me play the Redcliff Archer. Let me move. What are you going to play? They were using Jailbreak, which causes me to draw cards. It's whatever, though. They're just going to let me hit them. I mean, I'm not complaining, but okay. And let's put out the Messenger now. Don't buff the Redcliff Adept too much because I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket here. And let's put the, I don't know, don't put anything in the base plate this turn. And what are they going to do? They've been pretty passive so far. I don't know what they're planning. It could be some big, ultra powerful card because they're barely getting cards at all. And that is Builderman. If this card is immune to targeting card effects, if an effect would target this card, all allied fighters gain 100 health. Return this card to your hand. What are they using? I don't really know. Use, say, Redcliff Rise, though, and that will buff all of our fighters, give them more power, just punch them down, get them out of here, good, and deal damage now. And what we're going to do at this point is play the Ignis Mage and see what they'll do in the next turn, because if they don't play any strong cards, they're going to lose, honestly, because we have a Redcliff Adept that is very tanky. Well, very tanky, very strong. And that is, oh, there goes 2 of my cards, whatever. Play Redcliff King Richard, though. charge in. Also play the Redcliff Mauler to buff him. I want to at least see Richard in action here. Deal a little bit of damage to the, I don't know, to that Draco Bloxer. And that will give us a Redcliff Archer. He is a foil type card, and the cards he gives us are foil variants of the Redcliff. So let's put Redcliff Elite Commander, or no, put the Alloy Appraiser in the base plate. In turn, what will they do? I'm very curious. This is it for them. They don't know how to stop us. Come on. I am very intrigued here. That's it. That's going to be their last stand card, I guess. We're going to play Redcliff Elite Commander. And this is a very weak blue card. What are they going to do? They may just quit. I don't know yet, though. I'm very curious what their plan is. To use Prison Break. It's not going to stop us. I'm sorry. It just isn't. And what are they going to do? We're down to, what is it now? We're down to quite a few cards. 20 still, I think. I'm not sure. 22. Okay, play the Redcliff Elite Commander just to get past their defenses without even having to attack anything. Very good. So just punch. He should be low on HP after this, or very close. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Well, let's just use the Ignis Mage here. And boom. He just did not have a lot of offensive cards very fast. We overwhelmed him. His card, well, his deck may have been too slow. But with that, this has been the Overwhelming Force deck in Blox cards. Very strong at gaining, is very good at gaining power in very small amounts of time. And you can check out the game Blox cards in the video description. A link to it is there. If you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.